Hello. So, um, I told you I would be back with when I started my laser lipo treatment. So obviously I'm doing the midsection, which is the most popular area amongst men and women. You know, 25-minute treatment, BioBody Light machine, non-invasive, no pain, no downtime. See, I am reclining. Sit up a little bit more, just so that you can see me pretty good. You look cute too. So maybe I can bring you closer. Well, I think that's good. I have me a nice cup of tea. It's cooling down some. It's tea with honey and lemon, cayenne pepper. It's my detox tea. So more about BioBody Light or Laser Lipo. Laser Lipo for weight loss, Laser Lipo for body contouring, body sculpting. So I have the timer set for 20 minutes here. In 18 minutes, the fat cells shrink, go from the size of a grape to the size of a raisin, just that fast. These flexi pads I'm wearing, they just warm up. So I'll show you, but I'll tell you first that BioBody Light is revolutionary technology. It's LED light, shrinks inches in one treatment. Recommend a treatment plan depending on your goals and the results that you want to achieve. You come to my office here. I put you on a massage table over there. I put the flexi pads on you, strap them in, and you snooze while you lose weight. So that makes it awesome. So as you can see the light here reflecting, and I'll roll this down a little bit, give you a look. That's what the flexi pads look like. I don't want to unsnap the whole thing, but basically they're all around the back. They go all the way across. So you address that that upper hip area down here, and you come all the way across the mid section here, all the way around and all the way down to here. So I said it's very relaxing because it just warms up and you just kind of chillax for a few and let the LED lights do all the work. The machine is really quiet, as you can hear that. I posted a video a little while ago of just a little preparation, not necessary for laser lipo treatments, but it's something that I wanted to do so that in the middle of my treatment I didn't have to take a restroom break or anything like that. But serious preparation for laser lipo treatment is no eating 2 hours before and no eating 2 hours after. And what does that do? The lasers are most effective on hydrated cells, mostly affect the adipose tissue, which is the fat cells closest to the skin. It's not water weight. It's not the same thing as water weight, whereas you drink a cup of water and it all comes back. That's not the case. But it does shrink those fat cells. It affects the fat cells closest to the skin, which is the adipose tissue. So no eating 2 hours before, no eating 2 hours after, but hydrate, drink plenty of water. And my clients that come to Smoothology that undergo laser lipo weight loss treatments with me, I do check your the amount of water that you have in your body. I check your BMI, your weight, and your body fat percentage, as well as do detailed measurements of your hips, waist, arms, thighs, chest, and neck, because everyone loses weight different. It slims down off of them differently for everybody. So sometimes people lose in their inches in their arms first, or in their legs first, or it just really all depends on the person. I have a nice view of the downtown skyline, which in this position I can enjoy looking at. I generally incorporate some sound and light therapy with the session so that you can visualize your nice slim figure. But yes, plenty of water. I always recommend distilled water or alkaline water. The treatment lasts 20 minutes for targeted treatment plus 20 minutes for lymphatic stimulation. Then that is followed by a 10-minute whole body vibration session to complete the treatment. So you see, still going. And just relaxing too. I give myself treatments 2 to 3 times per week. And I've been going at that pace for 4 months. I won't say 4 entire months, because there was at least a month at the beginning where I only do it once a week. How did I learn about laser lipo, you ask? Well, I was looking for a non-surgical solution. I previously worked as a chef at a convention-based hotel in downtown Indianapolis, and with that job comes the responsibility to taste everything that I prepare. It doesn't matter how many times I've made it, still have to taste it. And I work for a very kind chef who liked to spoil the staff with delicious donuts, pizza, tacos, on top of all of the food that I prepared and had to taste, and of course, eat meals from. I did that at that particular hotel for 5 years. I've been a culinarian for much longer than that. However, 5 years, I did that at the convention-based hotel with the responsibility of feeding thousands upon thousands of guests. So I packed it on a little bit around the midsection, and I've never been an overweight person in my life. So that was a first for me, and chef pants tend to be elastic, and I just wanted to check my timer so that I didn't run out of time in the middle of a story. while I talk about my pain. Chef pants are elastic and chef jackets are big, and so I kind of just didn't notice until my mom pointed it out to me, and I was cracking a joke about someone and how fat they'd gotten, and her response was, well, you've gotten fat too. And I thought about that, and I said, have I? Yeah, I definitely packed it on. So I thought about surgical liposuction as the fastest way to shed the pounds. Even went to a plastic surgeon's office, got a consultation, tummy tuck with liposuction situation, running me upwards to $20,000 plus 2 months off of work or longer, so how am I gonna pay for it if I'm off work for 2 months, And then that's 2 months minimum, because my job required me to lift overhead and pick up from the bottom, so how am I gonna have a tummy tuck and not bust my stitches open, so that was a concern. But I happened upon laser liposuction. And I took a couple of months and I researched it, the process, much like what you're probably doing here, looking at videos of the process and things like that. And I found that it was something that I was interested in doing, so I scheduled an appointment and I went and I signed up for 11 treatments. And I did laser lipo, and after the first treatment, I noticed that my jeans fit better. So after the 10th treatment, everything was flat. And it wasn't just me that noticed, it was my coworkers, everyone was making remarks like, wow, you lost some weight. And that was nice to hear. So I went back for a second round of laser lipo treatments. I got a seed. It worked so well for me that I was interested in investing in the equipment for myself, but at the time, I wasn't so much thinking about going into business because I was a culinarian and that's what I was doing, and I have a passion for that, so I looked up the equipment and I hadn't made contact with the distributor or anything. I didn't make contact with the distributor until COVID hit. We went on lockdown, and I had a lot of time on my hands to think about what I'm doing now and to think about my future. And that is when I made contact with Dr. Michael Renzulli, and we talked about the equipment, we talked about the business as a whole, and that's when he said he'd become my mentor. And so I made the decision that I would start a weight loss and wellness business centered around laser liposuction, BioBody Light. And I would start from the ground up and build my business, as well as use it on myself. I can lose weight, and I can help you lose weight too, So since starting BioBody Light, in July, I weighed 179 pounds. Here we are in January, and I weigh 134 pounds. I did pretty good, So I'm proud of the results. Not only have I lost weight, I've helped several clients meet their goals. all of my clients are so happy with their results. And what laser lipo tends to be is a catalyst for a healthier lifestyle. Less about the short term, more about the long term of it all. Because if you do the laser lipo, just like if you do surgical lipo or any other cosmetic procedure, you'll get the results you want, but if you go back to doing what you always did, you'll be right back where you have always been. So over the treatment plan, my clients tend to adopt a healthier lifestyle, including fitness, exercise, eating habits, and because I'm a culinarian, I have insider information about how you can eat and not miss anything, not miss the flavor, not miss the satisfaction that you get from food. And even for people, people that have a problem with food to where they stress eat and things like that, okay, stress eat, that's fine. Stress eat these grapes. Stress eat these pepita seeds. You know, stress eat something that is beneficial to your body, that gives you fiber and improves your skin tone and improves your liver functions and your colon functions. Eat that. Eat as much of that as you want. You know. So, you know, I have a client, she's lost 30 pounds. She started in August, I believe. And she's adopted a fitness routine where she's in the gym 3-4 days a week. And she feels amazing, she looks amazing, she's happy. You know, and that's totally a thing, you know. So laser lipo really does spawn you into a long-term, healthier lifestyle. You just stick with me, you know. So that's my story. I've always been a fitness enthusiast. Let me see how much time I got. Okay, I got a few more minutes. So I've always been into fitness, a fitness enthusiast. But I worked so much as a culinarian that it didn't leave much time for working out and things like that. So that was hard for me. You know, there's so many benefits to coming to me, having a laser lipo treatment session where you get to unplug for at least an hour. That's stress relief. That's 5 hours where you're not eating, but you're hydrating. The sound and light therapy is soothing and subliminal to your subconscious to encourage you and spur you along on your weight loss journey. And the lymphatic stimulation that you get from light therapy and the whole body vibration plate is unmatched. You don't know how stagnant your lymphatic system is because you don't see it, you don't really feel it unless you have a swollen lymph node or something like that and you're in pain. That's the only time that you would know. But your lymphatic system, if you're not a jogger or doing a trampoline exercise, jumping on a mini trampoline for 30 minutes or doing elliptical work or really hitting the pavement, then you're not moving that lymph fluid. You're just not, you know, and that's key to health. You need to stimulate that, not stimulate the thyroid, but you need to address it. You need to deal with all of this going on up here, you know. So you can lose weight by lymphatic stimulation alone. You'll feel better, you'll look better, you'll be more regular, and things like that. So laser lipo spawns a long-term healthy lifestyle. So that's pretty good. So my timer is going to go off here in about 4 minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pads off here and move them to a lymphatic stimulation position, and then I'll post another video of lymphatic stimulation, which looks a whole lot like what I'm doing right now. Maybe I won't post another video of lymphatic stimulation, because I just sat here and talked about it, and really it's gonna look the same, except for I will move the pads to here. Well, yeah, I'll post another short video, because I'm gonna move pads here, under my arm, and under my chin. So you'll probably want to see that. It's okay. You know? But this is the size of it. This is the treatment right here. It doesn't get any easier than this. All right, thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe, share, and if you want to support, please send me Cashapp, $MBARNES67. Thank you.